AFTV on our way to the game. Arsenal taking on Brighton at home, and on paper, and I think I've been saying this practically every single week for about the past 2 months, on paper we should win the game. Unfortunately, we don't play it on paper, play it on grass, and we haven't been beating these teams. When you really check it, some of the games that we've had recently, they've been easy games for, you know, if we was on form. I mean, Norwich, you know, Southampton, now Brighton. These are games really that should be standard wins for Arsenal Football Club, and we are struggling to beat any of them. Draws against those two, and this game tonight really is a must win. When you look at the table at the moment, we're not that far, you know, points wise, above the bottom three. I mean, when have you ever heard us talk in those sort of terms for a team like Arsenal? And Brighton, you know, they have been playing some good football this season. They had that great win that they had earlier in the season against Tottenham, and they put in some good performances, but most of their very good performances have been at home. They're very poor on the road. They lost the other day against Liverpool. Should really have got more out of that game, to be fair. They played really well. But they've been very, very poor on the road. But don't be quite fooled by that. They're not a poor team. They have got a new manager, Graham Potter. He plays very attacking football, very, you know, very different to how Chris Hughton was. And I think that they'll come to the Emirates tonight. They'll know that we're low on confidence. They'll know about the frailties at the back, and they're going to have a go. So this is not going to be an easy game, and we don't need another draw. You know, we've been drawing way too many games, and these draws now are starting to be like defeats. You know, when you draw loads of games, I mean, you draw 3 games in a row, you may as well have lost 2 and won 1. You've still got the same points return. So we really got to win the game tonight. Now, Freddie Ljungberg, of course, his first game at the Emirates, his first game against Norwich, there were good signs. At the start of the game, I thought we played some really good attacking football. We scored goals in the games. We created chances, but it was the same old problems at the back. Will he stick with Mustafi and David Luiz, or will he change it and go back to Socrates? That's going to be very, very interesting to see. Rob Holding won't be starting because he's still carrying an injury. Will Bellerin be fit to start? Again, that's another one we're going to have to wait and see how that happens. Up front, of course, Aubameyang, Lacazette, we'd expect those two to be starting. But who starts alongside them? I think it's time to either bring Pepe in, or actually Martinelli deserves to start ahead of, you know, all of those players right now. Or well, ahead of, you know, ahead of Lacazette, ahead of Pepe as well, because he's been playing so well. So I want to see Martinelli in the team right from the start. But I just get the feeling that it's going to be a very similar team to who played against Norwich. I know that Freddie Ljungberg absolutely loves Joe Willock, so I kind of am expecting him to start as well. But whatever we do, I want us to go on the attack. Let's be bold. Let's be out there. Let's get 3 points. We don't need another draw. And our form recently against Brighton hasn't been great. We drew with them, you know, last season at home. We haven't beaten them for about 3 games. So it's really important that we get a win tonight. And it'd be good for Freddie. You know, I'd love to see Freddie Ljungberg get a win at home. And I hope he gets a great reception from the fans. However, we still need to appoint a manager. And I don't know why they're differing around, you know, in not making that appointment yet. But that's another matter. We'll deal with that at another time. Let's get the 3 points. I think we will get it. I'm going to go for Arsenal tonight, winning the game by 3 goals to 2. Yeah, I know, we always concede, but I fancy us to score tonight and create chances, unlike what we've been doing at home for most of the season. So 3-2 to Arsenal. We need the 3 points, and we're going to get them. We're going to do this!